Okay, so here it is. All the parts fully painted. Detailed up to look like the Graze Ritter that McGillis used in the Season 2 episodes of Iron-Blooded Orphans. I already peeled these off, and let me just show you this one, how it came out. A little bit closer look to it. Came out okay, good shine of the yellow, but I kind of made a little bit of mistake with the tape. It's not completely perfect, and I guess one of the tape peeled, maybe was lifted up a little bit here, and it shows a little bit of the, I guess something happened there, didn't go right. And actually this is a little bit better than this one here. This one's a little bit worse because there's a little paint chipping right there. I guess the tape, I cut off a bit of the tape too much, and a little bit of the blue went on it. If you could notice that there's a thin piece of plastic right up there, like along the leading edge. You gotta be very, very careful on how to apply the tape. I thought I did it right, but I guess I was wrong. The only thing that came out right was this guy right here. So this one came out okay, as you can see. I haven't checked the others that I worked on, like this, the crest. Let's look at that. Let's actually peel it off and see how it comes out. Okay. A little bit of paint there, but no big deal. That actually can be masked, wiped off with a little bit of, what do you call it, with a marker, with real touch markers, but everything else came out good. So this one came out alright. And for this one, I'm going to remove the tape here. And the tape here. Good. Very good. Now the back one is the big question. Let's see. There's one. And then here comes the other. Okay. Nearly perfect. Nearly. Clearly I could have easily popped this open and painted this separately, but I decided to do it this way, so it is what it is, and came out okay. Good. Very good. Excellent. The blue, or excuse me, not the Titan Blue 1, that's what it is a good shade, and it came out pretty good. It actually looks nice and smooth. I like it, so that's fine. Actually, I forgot this one here we gotta do. There we go. There we go. That's fine. So yeah, this one came out okay. As well as this color, this is fine as well. And then the blue came out pretty good as well, you know. Why should I buy a P-bandai exclusive and get yellow tape where I can actually paint it myself? Now, as an added bonus here, I also modified a few things. First off, I took the two little gray parts that was under the body, and I chromed it up, as you could see here. And maybe that's a little bit off on that, but then again, it was the only different color from the original kit. And then I also did this. I also chromed up the sword. What do you think of that? I spray painted it. What do you call it? I spray painted this. Jesus, gloss black, and then using the technique that I did with the gold. Oh, I'm sorry, with the bronze color when I made the swords, the two swords for the Grim Gurdy, I applied a little bit of chrome, then wiped it, a little bit of chrome, wiped it, not white, but more like buffing, and it came out like that, and This is nice. I like that. I like that a lot. For the hilt, and I kind of made a goof there, but I'm going to leave it the way it is. I actually, instead of me spray painting it, I used gold. The same gold color that I used on the on my Master Grade Sengokuden. And I just used a brush. As a matter of fact, the brush that I used was one of these little disposable brushes, which I'm trying to grab my hands. Here we go. Not that one. This one right here. Thinned it out. Then I wiped it on like that, but carefully on both ends. So yeah, that's nice. I like how this came out. So cool. So give me a moment to put these together, and let's see how does the McGillis Graze Ritter looks like fully assembled. Okay, it took me a while to put all the parts together, so you guys can see that it's the legs, the arms, the waist, and the torso, and the head is done, as well as the shoulders. Let's put this kit together and see how it looks. We'll begin with the legs. First the left leg. Make sure it's in there. Followed by the right. Good. Excellent. And we'll do the left arm. Followed by the right. Then we have the right shoulder. Sorry, left shoulder. Followed by the right shoulder. There we go. And then the waist. And there we go. The Graze Ritter McGillis Custom is now complete. What do you guys think of that? Here's a close-up shot of the kid, painted blue, with the Titan Blue 1 color of from the Mr. Hobby, or Mr. Gunzo. And I didn't mention this before, but I did panel line it to a certain extent around there, around the shoulder armor right there, the head. It doesn't show that much in the head. I forgot to do the yellow. You know what? I'll get that in a moment. But the shoulder here, I did panel line it a bit, just a tad, because it's very, very limited. But yeah. And then if I look behind it, here's what it looks like. Very nice. Very nice indeed. McGillis will be proud. Of course, to finish this up, we're going to give it the sword. But before I do, I'll give it the axe so people can see that it has the axe. And then, of course, the machine gun. There we go. So now it's ready to rock with the standard Graze weaponry. But if I wanted to go for something a little bit more powerful, and I'm going to holster this here. Actually, I think I'm going to holster the. I'm going to put the gun on the left hand side. Hold on a second. Here we go. Now the sword. Yes, that's nice. There we go. Now that's actually cool. I gotta try this technique. Every time I use it, any melee weapon has to be chromed up, bronzed up, gold up. which now I think I'm probably going to do something similar to that with some of the 1/100 scale IBO kits when they come out. But yeah, this one's nice. I like it. However, as much as I like it, and it came out pretty good, there is a little bit of a gripe, and I have to, of course, talk about it. First things first, the blue is not matching correctly, and I'm now kicking myself in the ass for this. I should have after I masked this, I should have primed it and then applied the light blue, because as you see, the blue here on the shoulder is a different shade than it is on the flaps here on the shoulders as well. So the side, this armor is darker shade than this. Everything all looks good up to here. The same holds true here on the head. But now that I'm kind of looking at it, maybe that's actually a good pattern, because the two side shoulders are the same, and so is the head, so it's kind of consistent. If I would have thought about that, I may have done the same thing where I painted this yellow on the crotch area and maybe down here, and then have a two-tone darker shade of blue. Maybe it wasn't such a bad idea after all. What do you guys think? Let me just put a little detailing here. Just a little. We'll do the other side. There we go. Okay, so final thoughts. Even though my paint job is a little off, it's still okay to what I think is alright. No reason for me or anybody else to purchase a P-bandai exclusive of the McGillis Graze Ritter, which has been recently announced. Thank you guys for explaining it to me. And I found out that somebody already did the same thing with the Graze kit, but I haven't seen. I was looking for it on YouTube, but I can't find the video. So somebody commented on the previous video, but I don't see a video of it. So maybe you guys should send me a link so I can see what he did, so I can admire his work. But you could pretty much safe to say that, to my knowledge, I'm the first to do it on YouTube. So I'm sorry. I don't like to brag. I don't, but I did it. I did it. And anybody can do it too. I like, you know, the Graze Ritter is a beautiful kit. It's really nice. And maybe I should get myself the normal Ritter. It should be a cheaper price these days. And the shoulders is a bit weird and whatnot, but it's okay. It's okay for now. And I'm sorry, I did mention that I was going to put the thruster packs on this, but I decided to not do it, put it on, because it's not in the original design. It's an after market part, or something that you could put on later on. Maybe it was on this, because I'm actually looking at the box art and it doesn't have it in the back. But nevertheless, it is an enjoyable kit to build. It's a nice kit to build. It's above a starter kit. I won't recommend this as a starter kit. This one, you definitely need to have a little bit more knowledge on what you're doing in certain areas. You have a lot of options here. I see a lot of potential for customization. So, you know, keep an eye on a kit like this. If you do want to buy 7 of them and make it the Carta, you know, group, or buy this and paint it exactly like McGillis. Or give it a different paint scheme. Hell, it doesn't have to be this. It could be red with black. It could be yellow with green. You know, I'm just throwing some ideas of colors there. But it's a good kit. And I'm glad that I was able to pick it up at Gundam Planet at a good price. There's a link on this video so you guys can see this. And, I mean, if you want to purchase it, just head on over to Gundam Planet. I believe they still have their holiday sale, so check it out. But yeah, this came out pretty nice and I like it. It's pretty much my last high-grade kit for 2016. With that being said, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more Gundam Customs coming soon. You all have a great day.